Hey guys, this is Mark here from PixelFiendTech.com, and today we are going to be looking at the best budget DSLR slider. So if you don't know what a camera slider is, it's very simple. It's just basically a small piece of equipment that you put your camera on and you can slide it along and get some nice cool shots. So this is the Coolerton 1.2 meter camera slider. There will of course be a link right at the top of the description, and in this video I'm going to be speaking a small amount about the features of this. So this will not be a review of this slider, this will be speaking about sliders in general, the uses of them and what you should look for when buying them. Now there will be a review of this particular slider coming very soon, so check that out, and this is in my opinion the best budget DSLR camera slider. So there are many features on the slider. So you have, for example, a spirit bubble on the actual kind of sled bit there. You also have many mounting points for things like extra tripods or light arms, things like that. And it has not only a tripod mount, but it also has feet, so you can put it either on the ground or on your tripod, which is extremely handy. Now sliders in general, what you use, I will give you some sample shots, but you use them for getting shots where you slide along, basically adding movement to your footage and making it look more professional. Now what you're wanting to look for is something that is smooth and sturdy, and generally it varies with the money, so the cheaper you go, the less smooth it will be. The more expensive you go, it will be really nice and smooth. So these are the feet on the slider. They are adjustable in height, and they have rubber bits on the bottom so they will not scratch your floor, which is of course a very good feature. Now as I said, stability is a big feature, and this slider does solve that problem with having extra tripod mounts on either side. So you could, for example, have 3 tripods attached to this thing to add extra stability. Now I doubt many people will be doing that, though what I'm considering trying is putting a tripod in the middle and a monopod at either end just to give it that bit more stability, but I don't really know. I'm just going to try that and see if it works out. Now as I said, this is the 1.2 meter one. Now I would probably actually recommend the 60 centimeter one for most people. I would even probably prefer that myself. The only reason I bought this was because at the time it was cheaper and on a deal. Now you may think length means better, though for most people it's a bit too long. It kind of gets in the way a bit, and it can be a bit hard to use because it is very unstable out at the ends of it. Personally I think just 60 centimeters is enough for most people. Now you can, one of the best things about this is if you put it on a ball head, you can actually tilt the whole slider in different directions and get different shots. So for example, you can have a shot where you're kind of bird's eye view going over the top of something. You can tilt it to the side and get a slanty shot. You can go forward on it and get a zooming in shot, and I will actually just show you some of the different positions you can put it in here. So here you can see flat, then tilted forward, so on and so forth, and I'll just go through these and show you them. Now on my tripod this is certainly very shaky because I don't have the best of tripods, so I am going to look at a lot of stabilization kind of tips and stuff, like adding extra tripods. I will certainly consider that. Now at the moment, if I just put one end on a table or something, it does certainly seem to improve it a lot. So all you need to do is add that extra stability by adding another point of contact with the ground. Now you could of course just hold it in your hand yourself. That would probably work fine. So what I'm going to do here is just, I took out my little Eiffel Tower and I am just going to give you a bit of a run through of some of the kind of shots that you can achieve with a slider like this. So you can get shots going forward, shots zooming in, stuff like that. And at the bottom of the video there you may have noticed 2 black dots, and that was actually the end of the slider, which is another downfall I forgot to mention about the length. So when it's too long, that means if you're doing zooming in shots going forward, there's a high chance you're going to see the slider in the bottom of the shot, which you certainly don't want. Now, to be honest, I could speak about sliders and what to speak about and, you know, all that kind of stuff for ages, but I'm not going to do that right now because I don't have enough time. So I would highly recommend checking this out, possibly in the smaller version, though I will of course leave both right in the description down below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know down in the comments what you thought about it. If you have a slider, if you have this slider, and what you think about this slider, just leave that down in the comments below. And if you've got any questions, you can email me at the address in the description, or again in the comments down below. If you liked this video, like it. If you disliked it, like it. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel so that you can catch that review video, and most likely once it's done, that will also be linked in the description. The description is certainly the place to be. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. See ya.